Hello everybody, welcome back to Plot 97A. My name's Simon and today we have been invited in to the vineyard. Hi Dudley, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks.
Lovely to see you again. Thank you so much for inviting us in. It's
that's
a
okay.
real pleasure to see something quite unusual, I think, in kind of allotment standards. But should we just go through the herbs first? Outside?
Yeah, well, this is lavender.
Yep.
And then as we come down here, I've got this one here is French tarragon.
Wonderful.
And this is lemon balm.
Ooh.
And we use that for actually making herbal tea, which is really nice.
Yeah. That's interesting. Lemon balm. That's quite a useful product, isn't it?
Yeah. These are chives, which you can make, put in with boiled potatoes and stuff to make a salad.
Okay.
Now this one's really interesting because it's called a curry plant.
Oh, right up my street.
And if you rub your fingers in it, it smells just like curry.
Oh, I'd have to have a go on this.
It's got a lovely fragrance.
Oh wow, that smells like curry powder.
Yeah.
That is absolutely incredible. I've never seen anything like that before.
Right. And then I got some more French tarragon because I had a job getting them started, so I put them in different places.
Yeah.
Then I got 2 lots of thyme here. That's a very dark coloured one, purpley, and that's a yellow one.
They all look really healthy, don't they? They're all...
This is summer bonnet.
Yes.
Which is almost got a flavour like cucumber, and you can have that on salads, put it with lettuce and things. This is oregano.
Okay, we all know oregano.
It's in flower.
Yeah.
But
is that a good thing? Is that okay for seeds and?
Yeah, you can, but I'd cut that off later and then it'll grow back. This is rosemary.
Lovely.
And this is fennel.
Yeah.
I didn't plant that. That's also.
That's a freebie.
Yeah. And then that is winter savoury.
Winter savoury.
And it's got a very strong flavour, and it's very peppery.
Okay.
It's really nice. You can use it for all sorts of things.
The bees are loving it.
Yeah. This is marjoram. It's related to oregano.
Yes, yeah, I know marjoram.
I grow it, but I don't use it very much. And I've got more French tarragon and some more lavender.
Lovely, lovely. It's
And I got some other herbs on the other plots. I've got some bergamot. I use that for tea, and spearmint as well.
Well, I tried to grow some herbs this year, and I put the seeds in the beginning of March. It was far too early. But can we come? Here we go. This is just. Yeah, I can't.
I've got 71 vines.
71 vines.
71 vines. I inherited it, and it was in a very run-down state. I've put in more posts.
Yes.
There were only 3 in a row. I've got 5 now, and that helps support them. With 2 wires, I use the 2 guyot system.
Yeah.
So when I prune, I tie the two little branches that are sprouting out about the height of the wire to the sides, and then in the summer you get all this growth comes up and they get tied to the top, and then they get cut off at this level, and the fruit grows roughly just between the 2 wires.
Absolutely stunning. It's full of fruit.
I've got red and white grapes, more red than white, and the ones I inherited, I don't know what varieties they are. Although some of them are Pinot Noir.
Oh, delicious, delicious.
But I don't know which ones are which.
They're just, it's so full. I mean, we're in just coming into the beginning of August now, and it's about the right time for them to really start to swell up, is it?
Yeah, they'll be ready for picking any time from middle of September onwards, depending on the variety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the vines are, you can see the thickness of the vines now. They're well established, and this is really interesting. What you've got as a mulch?
Oh, the mulch! I got that from Countryfile about 6-8 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah, there's a farm nearby that I get eggs from, and they have sheep.
Yeah.
And it costs them more to take the fleece to the collection point if they want to sell it than they'll get for the fleece.
That is.
But put this down and it's like a mulch.
Yeah,
and
of course.
It keeps the weeds down.
It's a shame that.
And it keeps them warm as well.
Yeah. Well, the roots warm, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a shame that the fleece isn't as valuable as. Again, I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
We're just gonna run me down rid.
And then down the end, I've got rhubarb growing, and gladioli.
Gladioli.
My wife likes those at home.
Who doesn't like gladioli?
Yeah.
Keeping our Australian brothers.
Yeah. I've got 11 rows. There were 12. I took one out because it only had 2 vines in, and one of them wasn't fit for purpose.
Yeah.
And I transplanted the others, and I got vegetables down here.
You have. You
and I got brassicas, carrots. I've had onions and shallots on this little bit.
These carrots. Yeah.
Yeah.
And is it the carrot flies shouldn't disturb the foliage?
That's why it's got the netting.
Yeah.
The carrot fly doesn't fly very high.
Okay.
And can't get at them.
And so if you disturb the netting, disturb the tops, that promotes the carrot fly, doesn't it?
Well, it's quite difficult on this particular area to grow them outdoors.
Right. This is just absolute. Oh, what have we got here? I can see something interesting there. Should we go and have a look?
Yep.
Absolutely stunning, just so different. This is what we love on this channel. This is what we're looking for.
This is a variety called Katarina, and this is a grape for eating. It's seedless.
Hey, look.
And I've had it about 3 years, and it's the first year that it's produced.
Really?
Yeah.
Katarina.
Yeah.
Don't.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Absolutely incredible.
So there are 8 bunches on there, I think, but they're twice the size of the other ones, which are primarily for making wine.
They are twice the size, yeah. And do you make wine yourself?
No, I don't make wine. I turn it into juice.
Oh, delicious.
Because I have an allergic reaction to red wine.
Really?
Yeah, it gives me a splitting headache. But last year I had 18 gallons of fruit juice.
Wow, that is very impressive.
And we use the what's left over, the sludge. We use that in all sorts of things. I have it on my breakfast with porridge and that sort of thing.
Delicious. And you say there's 2 or 3, 4 varieties maybe?
Here?
Yes.
Well, there's ones that I don't know, and then there are 2 varieties that I bought, plus the eating grapes, of which only one's producing at the moment.
It's absolutely incredible. This hopefully will spark ideas for other growers, because it's just so well done.
A lot of people have a vine.
Yes, of course.
They don't know how to prune it.
Right.
You know, most people have a reluctance to over prune, but you can't over prune a vine. I could cut this down to ground level. There's one up there which when it was young, I trimmed it at ground level by mistake.
Oh no.
And I didn't dig up the roots, and it came up next year and I had just one vertical shoot, and then the following year I pruned it down to the wire level, and then it grew side shoots, and it's now producing
some good fruits for you. Yeah
it's this one down here.
It just shows you managing care and attention and love for a plant really pays off. There you go. Look,
that's the one I trimmed off at ground level by mistake, accidentally, when it was young.
Well, she's going for it now,
and it's now got bunches of grapes on.
Well done, you. Absolutely incredible. This is just such a delight. Such a delight.
Because grapes will always shoot from the roots.
Okay. I just love the way the canes are thickening up over the years, and of course they take 2 or 3 years to settle in as well, don't they?
Yeah. And this one, for example, is straight as a rod.
Yes, yeah, it is.
Because that's the way it's been trained.
Yeah, okay.
Whereas the next one
is it like a
zigzag?
It is,
because it was never trained properly.
Look at that, it's like a letter S.
And I've got another one where I'm trying to train shoots from the bottom and replace the top.
Absolutely incredible. Are you? What feed do you use? Do you use a feed at all?
No, I don't use a feed. Hardly ever.
Really?
I do put lime on because they like a lime.
Oh, okay, that's
a
interesting.
limey soil.
Yeah, yeah.
Because on the continent they're all grown in areas where there's limestone.
Of course, the Champagne region,
Yeah.
and all around the,
Yeah, and in the Moselle
Bordeaux,
Valley,
and
you see them in rocky edifices up the side of the valley.
and our New World wines as well. It's Californian and New Zealand. I've been to New Zealand and tried some of the most delicious Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot, all from Southern Ireland. And again, it's the soil. Is it terroir?
I don't know.
Is that? I think it. Excuse my French. I think it's terroir. They call it. It's the overall ambience, the soil, the climate.
Yeah. And the soil makes a big difference to the flavour of the grapes.
Of course.
And it's not just the variety. So.
Well, I think we've had a lovely little treat today. And the walk.
The other thing is, I never water them.
You never water them?
No. If you go to France and you get Bordeaux or Champagne, part of the appellation is that they're not allowed to water them.
Really? Okay.
It was a problem last year down in the Bordeaux region because it was so hot. It was really too hot.
So you are literally letting nature do its job.
Yeah.
And it's doing it pretty well. Thank you so much for inviting us in today.
That's a pleasure.
It's been very special. I hope everyone enjoys it. I hope everyone gets ideas. Obviously, this is just absolutely stunning, and we love the wall. I love the way that you've mulched it. It really makes sense. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great gardening week. Bye for now.